Send me to TV Ghana. I beg your pardon. This is the National Public Speaking Competition 2023, the grand finale. And so we'll call back on our chairman, His Royal Majesty, to continue with his speech. And then we move on to the other things we've got to do. Thank you. Please, a round of applause for. Okay, let's be upstanding.
We have emerged from the darkness, so welcome back. I was saying before we took the short break that when we go to our mosques and we go to our churches, the power that our leaders have over there is how they deliver and tell us the stories and share the wisdom of our various faiths. For those of us of the Christian persuasion, the birth of Jesus Christ was preceded by a public speaker, the voice of one crying out in the desert saying, "Prepare ye the way of the Lord." There's not a single notable global event which has occurred or global decision that has been taken without someone or some people advocating for it through public speaking. Through public speaking, you carry the emotions, the hopes, the dreams, the aspirations of a people, of a group, of yourselves. In a country like ours, where we are working each day to build national consensus, to push our country forward, to advance to the next stage of our development, to tackle issues such as climate change, such as inequality, such as children's and women's rights. To take persons like you to speak on their behalves, to speak on behalf of these causes, to let the rest of us know why it's important, to use your voice, because that's the one thing you have, it's your voice. When things get dark, as it did just a few minutes ago, and things get difficult, and it seems there's no hope, it is our voice that will ring forth in the darkness. So I am personally very, very enthused and happy that this competition is taking place. That we raise the next Marcus Garvey's, the next W.B. Du Bois, the next Nkrumahs right here in this room, to share the national cry, to share the national story, so that in this century and beyond, the change, the dreams, and the developments we seek will come to pass because all of you spoke, and you spoke our national voice. Thank you very much. I wish you a great competition. I know you're all champions and winners already, and I hope you continue in this, and I can't wait to see where you all end up in the near future. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate once again our chairman, the president of the Osu Traditional Council, His Royal Majesty. Thank you so much. Now we'll move on quickly to some other quick speeches that we have. But let me remind you that we're live on Facebook, National Public Speaking Competition, very important. And so please get onto Facebook and share the link to all the platforms that you find yourself so that everybody can also watch. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Greater Accra Regional Director of Education, Mr. Stephen Abanfo, for a quick speech. Let's appreciate him as he comes.
Nietzsche, with your subjects, organizers of the program, judges, officers from Regional Education Directorate and the various municipal, metropolitan, and the district offices, heads of institutions herein gathered, my cherished teachers, contestants, students, cultural troupe, invited guests, other dignitaries were acknowledged. The media, ladies and gentlemen, it's been said I'm the Greater Accra Regional Director of Education, and this is being hosted in Greater Accra. I cannot sit at my office enjoying the air conditioning there. I have to come and welcome you all to the soil of the guns. As a matter of fact, when the project coordinator actually contacted me, I bought into the idea, because these youth are our future leaders. We are passing by. So there's the need for us to actually train the students who one day become the future leaders of this country. So when it was actually communicated to me, I had to take it in good faith. I needed to actually organize all the resources that needed to be done, and we did it. The preliminaries were actually done at Odogono Secondary School. Today is the finals of finals. Let me take this opportunity to actually welcome you all to this all-important program. Let me also state that when it comes to the issue of public competition, Greater Accra, we take it as a World Cup. I'm not politicizing, but let me tell you, last year, teacher prize, Greater Accra won the best teacher prize. This year, we won first and second. Maths and Science quiz, we had it last year. This year, first and second. So the Blau people here, representing Greater Accra, is going to brighten our way again. I'm not trying to bring other students down, but I encourage you to actually work hard, but the competition will actually be keen. Accra? Very well. All other slogans were acknowledged. Nietzsche, I want to assure you that this is Greater Accra, and we are hosting and win. I take this opportunity to also give you a goodwill message so far as the Christmas festivity is concerned. Let's all try to behave well. Let's all try to listen to our elders. Let's all try to walk well so that we'll not be entangled with things that are not good. I'm praying that when school even vacates and you're getting to your various destinations, God Almighty should actually take you home safely. Those of us over here in Accra too, God will continue to protect us. What I want to state is that I wish you all Merry Christmas and advance fruitful New Year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Banfo. But if you're rooting for Greater Accra, there's also Audome here. Audome in the finals. So, Audome, please receive his well wishes, okay? Not just the Blow Boys, anyway. Thank you very much, sir. Now we're moving on to the next, and we are going to have the Deputy Chief Executive of the Mental Health Authority of Ghana, Dr. Caroline Emisa, join us for her speech. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome her as she comes.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. Nietzsche, permit me to stand on all existing protocols. Good afternoon to all of you. I bring you greetings from the Mental Health Authority. The Mental Health Authority is the agency responsible for mental health care in the country. We oversee all mental health services in the country. So we don't necessarily provide all mental health services, but we are responsible for ensuring that all Ghanaians are mentally healthy. So we are the authority under the Ministry of Health that is responsible for doing that. This afternoon, I think we are all gathered here to debate on a mental health topic. So mental health and adolescents. So most of us here, you agree with me, are adolescents, apart from the few dignitaries amongst us. I'd like you to know that it is important for us to be aware and to take care of our mental health. Indeed, mental health problems start as early as 6 years. Somebody as young as 6 years old could experience a mental health condition. So as we are gathered here, we are not free from developing mental health issues, and I'm happy that this has become a topic, or this platform has made it possible for us to delve into mental health and make it more visible in our healthcare system. Mental health in broad terms, I will say for our level, is how we think and how we feel and how we act. So basically, usually the way we think affects the way we feel, and that in turn affects the way we also act. So you may see some persons exhibiting some symptoms or signs that are not in tandem with our regular, or should I say normal behavior as persons. And that is when their mental health is not intact. So that is what I'll say. Basically for our level, that is what it means and that is what it is. I have mentioned that these problems start as early as 6 years and they span through adulthood. So people can experience mental health issues during their adult life, when they are elderly and all that. There are various conditions that span across the spectrum. Some factors that may influence our mental health include relationships, how we relate with one another, our loved ones, our family, our parents, etc., as well as substance use or misuse. So some people will use substances, even medications that we take or are given can be abused, and then it will affect your mental health. Our exposure to and misuse of technology, so staying a lot on your phone all the time, the screen can affect how you sleep or how well you sleep and all that. They can all affect your mental health. And also, we indulging in some social vices like maybe drinking, smoking, and this time I think gambling has also become a very topical issue in our country. So people as young as yourself seated here may find yourselves in what we call soccer betting. It is a risk factor. It is something that can get you into mental health problems. I would therefore like to encourage all of us to be each and another's keeper. So you know your friends, you know your siblings, you know how they relate to you. Watch them, see how they behave. If there's something you don't understand about them or you've noticed about them, ask them. And also as an individual, if you are not feeling yourself, so you realize that we are all entitled to be sad and to be happy. We are even entitled to be anxious. Sometimes you are going to write exams and you are anxious because you're not sure whether you've studied well, whether you are okay and you've learned what is coming. You see your friends discussing something and you think you haven't studied that area and quickly you become anxious. All these things affect us. So when it happens and it proceeds for more than 2 weeks, so persistently you are sad. We all lose things along the way. Sometimes you are afraid your parents will say you are irresponsible and all that, and you become sad. But when this sadness or anxiety has gone on for so long, maybe 2 weeks plus, and you are still feeling low, you don't feel like eating, you can't sleep, and all those things are happening to you, that is the time you need to reach out to a trusted person. So I know that at this point, sometimes at this age, we feel a bit hesitant telling people about our issues, our problems, especially elderly people. We can talk to our friends. Some of our colleagues are wired. They are more resilient. Some of us are more resilient than others. Some of us get people to talk to. You can reach out to your friends that you trust so that they can assist you to get some support. Actually, this platform for us, I think, is a very good platform. Public speaking, like our Nietzsche said, gives us the opportunity to showcase a lot of things out there. We get to see the skills, the abilities that people possess and all that. It brings those things out in us. And then the topics we also look at can also help us to be knowledgeable. And this time we are talking about mental health. We feel so excited. We are intrigued because as an authority, we've been trying to educate the public on mental health. I think this is one big forum or platform that we can use in doing that. It will give the authority more visibility. Not only that, it will create more awareness in the public about mental health issues. Mental health issues occur in our homes, in our workplaces, wherever we find ourselves, because I've told you, it's about our emotions, how we think, how we feel, leading to how we behave. So it happens in our daily, day-to-day life. So it is something that people need to be aware of, and then when it is time for them to seek help, they should be also able to seek help. Actually, as part of us collaborating with you, we have a little desk out there. I'm sure some of you have been engaged, you've been spoken to, you've been assessed, and if there's the need for us to follow up with you, we have the resources out there. There are people out there, experienced psychologists here with us, mental health personnel here with us to support. I think that this public speaking thing should continue. It may not be mental health every year, as we have seen that this is the time that we have also come on board. But in terms of services, when it comes to counseling, when it comes to screening students just like yourself, I think we can always collaborate at that level, from that angle. So we'll be happy as an authority to support the organizers. And I want to say a big congratulations to the speaker for this great initiative. I mean, bringing something like this up, and also for the organizers for their wonderful organization, and then to congratulate all of us for the effort we have put in to be able to delve into mental health matters, learn about it, and be confident to speak with it. So we are here to support you, and I think you have done a great job. I know you will do a great job. For those of us who don't win, definitely there's just going to be one winner. But we are all, as we stand here, more knowledgeable in mental health issues, or at the end of it, we will be more knowledgeable in mental health issues and be able to support our colleagues, our parents, our peers, etc. I want to say a very big thank you for the organization and for this particular occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Dr. Caroline Emisa, Deputy Chief Executive of the Mental Health Authority of Ghana. And I beg your pardon, Audome is in the Volta region. Mr. Mopa, I thought I would, Audome, so that's why I beg you. Sorry for that blunder on my side. Next up, we'll hear from a representative from the Parliament House, and if we have Dr. Ifetinga around, Director of Public Engagement from Parliament. Okay. If she's not here, please put your hands together for the Parliament of Ghana for really supporting this event, this competition. So right now, I'll be introducing to you our judges who have been amazing all through since the competition started. So to start with, ladies and gentlemen, our first judge, he has a professional teaching and facilitation experience spanning over 18 years, including roles in management and administration, and he's an adjunct fellow within the College of Health and Biomedicine of Victoria University in Melbourne, and he's a member of the Australian and New Zealand Mental Health Association, and currently he is the head of the Mental Health Promotion Department of the Mental Health Authority in Ghana, intervening with innovative ways to reach the public with appropriate knowledge of mental health. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our first judge, Dr. Yao Amankwa Arthur. A round of applause for him. Thank you very much, sir. Our next judge is a lawyer, a reputation management expert, and a public speaking coach. He is the head of practice at Sarah's Law Firm, an Accra-based boutique business law firm with specialties in transactions, dispute resolution, and regulatory compliance across various industries in Ghana. And he is a former BBC broadcast journalist, former communications consultant to Ghana's Electoral Commission, and former World Bank communications consultant to Ghana's Ministry of Communications. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome James Kofi Apedo. A round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. Our next judge, he's a licensed clinical psychologist and a lecturer at the University of Ghana. And prior to joining the University of Ghana, he was the head of the clinical psychology department at the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, and he has been practicing for the past 13 years. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Jonathan Odame. A round of applause for him. Well, our next judge, the Englishman, they call him. He's an assistant director, data collection and monitoring for Ghana Central District Education Directorate of the Ghana Education Service, and of course, an expert in the English language. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome George Teria Tata. A round of applause for him. Now we've got our final judge who will be joining us. Okay. So our next judge, ladies and gentlemen, a female of course, and she is a specialist psychiatrist at the Mental Health Authority. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Dr. Winifred Chum. A round of applause for her. Dr. Winifred Chum. Thank you so much, our judges. You've been amazing all through. And today, we'll see what happened. I'll lead Judge Dr. Arthur. We're finally here for the finals. What are you looking at today?
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity. What am I looking at for today? I'm looking forward to an exciting time.
Okay. As short as that?
As short as that, yes.
An exciting time. That's what we are looking at today. For today, we're looking forward to an exciting time today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be calling up on stage our contestants, and then we can officially start with the finale. Well, from Accra Academy, I'm not able to see that, but where's the Accra Academy rep? Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome him from Accra Academy. That is Alfred. Great. Take your seat, Alfred. Hey. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the voter region. Make some noise for Awudome Senior High School. That is Emmanuel representing Awudome. Those who follow the semi-finals, you know why Emmanuel likes telenovelas. All right. From the voter region, we're going to my hometown, the Eastern region, from the mountains of Ebri. Let's welcome Ebri Girls Senior High School.
But according to this thing, I announced the results at the fence of the first round.
There she can. Please continue until she gets here. Ebri Girls. Great. Now to Osekrom, to the Ashanti region. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our rep from Yasantua Girls Senior High School. Yasantua Girls. Yasantua Girls.
No, we are thinking about the movements.
Yasantua Girls. Yes, are your boys or say to? Or they're just in solidarity? Oh, or say to big shouts to you. I saw you up there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we get on with it, we get to our final contestant. And coming in from Sunyani, ladies and gentlemen, our representative from Sunyani Senior High School. There she comes. At the semi-final, she said she was very relieved that they had won. We'll see how it goes today. Okay, you're all looking good though. Yeah. So let's test the microphones. So Alfred, we'll start with you. So you mention your name and maybe just give us what we should be expecting, and then we'll control so we can test the microphones and know if they are working. Alfred, let's begin with you. Okay, we've got to sort that out. Hello, hello.
Yeah, still not working. Okay, hello. Yes, so basically my name is Albert Elom Jr. Drazonua. I'm from the Accra Academy, and yes, I want to tell you to expect nothing but the best from us. Yes, so basically that's what you should expect from us today.
Okay, so that is Albert, and please, for the contestants, please make sure that you speak up loud, and for the technical guys, please also help us with that. So increase. Okay, let's hear from you, Emmanuel.
The name is Master Emmanuel Anaroba Iga, representing Awudome Senior High School. So today, we are here to enlighten you on the adolescent child and mental health. So I think that's what you should expect, more education.
Okay, thank you very much, Emmanuel, from Awudome. Now to Obu girls.
I'm Nane Fadobiel Fori Hinaku from the prestigious Abigail Senior High School, the light on the hill. Please expect the best from the prestigious school. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, yes, Antoine.
I am now Esiedua Akrofi Olivia, Yasantua Girls Senior High School. You should expect an exceptional performance. Thank you.
Exceptional, she says.
My name is Dorothy Zentega, representing Sunyani Senior High School. We are here to do our best. Thank you.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, a bigger round of applause for all our contestants. Great. So I had called one of our speakers earlier, and we definitely would have to hear from her before we begin officially. So please, let's welcome Mrs. Efia Tenge, the Director of Public Engagement of Parliament. Okay. Oh, there she comes. Please, let's appreciate her. A quick word, and then the judges will give us the rules for the game, for the competition, and then we can officially start. I see how excited you are, and I am also excited about it. But you can get onto Facebook and put on your comments under the live stream. That is at the National Public Speaking Competition, Ghana, on Facebook. Hello, Ma. Oh, we want to hear from you. Yes, please. We've been waiting. Please, let's appreciate her once again as she comes.
Good afternoon. Can see my revered Name, our judges, students. All right. Please, I'll be doing this address on behalf of the Right Honorable Speaker of Ghana's Parliament, Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin. He is engaged in an equally important program such as this, and so he has asked that I represent him. And so thank you very much for the audience. Our members of Parliament present, the Director General and other directors of the Ghana Education Service, board management and staff of the DD Global, hope it's DD Global, judges and educators of the National Public Speaking Competition, heads, teachers, and students of competing schools, our traditional leaders. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. First of all, I would wish to congratulate the organizers and again the partners and participating schools in the National Public Speaking Competition. I am particularly excited that this is the 4th edition, and it is my expectation that our partners will continue to support this initiative as we build the public speaking skills of our students. My information is that about 200 senior high school across all 16 regions of Ghana are participating in this year's competition, and this is commendable. I think we can put our hands together for ourselves. Public speaking, ladies and gentlemen, is an important leadership skill that we must deliberately develop in our students. This is because it comes with several benefits. These benefits include helping students to improve effectively. Public speaking also helps students to be critical thinkers as they are able to research, analyze, and evaluate information to be able to present them persuasively, particularly when they are arguing or they are making very constructive arguments. These are valuable skills in their academic and also our professional pursuits. The participation of students, ladies and gentlemen, in public speaking competitions such as this, one also helps them to sharpen their presentational skills, where they make effective use of body language, engage their audience, and deliver their messages in compelling manner. Such competitions afford students the opportunity to identify their weaknesses and improve upon them while expanding their network through the new people they meet and also the friends they make along their life journey. I find the theme for this year's competition very, very interesting: mental health and the adolescent child. And it's also appropriate Your choice of the theme responds to the need to sensitize adolescents on how to develop both our social and also our emotional habits. Adolescence is a crucial period for developing positive social and emotional habits for their mental well-being. These include adopting healthy sleep patterns, exercising regularly, developing coping and also some problem solving and interpersonal skills, and learning to also manage our emotions. There is a misconception and stigma that surrounds mental health, and that is something we must all work together to address. According to the Human Rights Watch, families often take people with real or perceived mental health conditions or psychological disabilities to faith-based organizations or traditional healers because of widely held belief that such disabilities are caused by a curse or evil spirit, and because their communities also have no or limited mental services. And according again to the Ghana Mental Health Authority, there are about 5,000 prayer camps and traditional healing centers across the country. Psychiatric facilities are also understaffed and in poor conditions. While we continue to advocate to address these challenges, I would urge you, through the knowledge acquired in this competition, serve as both ambassadors and also advocates for mental health in Ghana, instead of sending persons suspected to have mental health problems to prayer camps and other healing centers. We have to encourage ourselves and ensure that these persons seek proper medical care and also advice. On this note, our revered traditional leaders, ladies and gentlemen, I will take this opportunity once again to commend all participants and also schools who are participating in this year's competition. Whether your school wins or loses, it is also part of the competition. In any case, there has to be a winner and also, you're not a loser, I wouldn't say you're a loser, but there is always a better time next time. And so it is my expectation that we will continue to work hard in school, be disciplined by observing all school rules and regulations so that we can grow to become responsible citizens and leaders of our dear country. This is the speech I've read to you on behalf of the Right Honorable Speaker, and he sends his best wishes to all of us. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for her as she takes her seat. Mrs. Safia Tenge, Director of Public Engagement at the Parliament of Ghana. And of course, the Speaker has to make sure that we have a new trophy for this year. So it's a really, really big one. Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker of Parliament. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be your timekeeper also. And so I'll just move on straight to our judges to give us the rules of the competition, and then we can kick start. Dr. Arthur.
All right, thank you very much. Before I give the rules, sound engineer, please, our students have been trained. So know how you manage your voice modulation, because their voices are different, their tonations are different. Other than that, we not hear some of them. We had that issue at Odogono. So please pay attention to their voices for us. And substitutions. Teachers, please be on standby for that. These are the rules for this competition. We have 3 rounds. In the first round, you have already been given topics that you should prepare on. You are going to deliver on these topics in 3 minutes. Let me advise you, you should be very clear to us the topic that you are discussing. Remember that you will be scored on appropriate content, policy recommendations, suggestions, and solutions. The art of speaking. He will be looking at your tone of voice, effective eye contact, your stage presence and confidence, your movement, and your stance as a speaker. You were trained on that, so he expects to see that and award you the full marks. Your creativity and your coherence in your delivery, you'd also be awarded marks on that. And of course, the grammar, the English itself, the use of the tenses and all that, you'll be awarded marks on that. For appropriate content, you'll be awarded 30 marks on that. For policy recommendations, 20 marks. The art of speaking, 25 marks. Creativity and coherence, 10 marks. Grammar, also 10 marks. This is for round 1. In round 2, we would have a panel discussion. I would pose a question to you and give you 5 minutes to ponder over it. Then I would allow each of you 1 minute to present your response. So the first speaker makes his or her speech, then the next one who raises his or her hand takes over till we are done with the 5 minutes. That will be for round 2. And the same criteria for scoring takes place. In round 3, speech of the day. Again, I would pose a question to you. Then allow you to go out and meet with your team and discuss the question. You have 10 minutes to do that. Thereafter, we would call you individually to come and give your presentation under 3 minutes. I would advise you try not to exceed the time that you have been given. Thank you, and may the best school win.
Okay, so they had it. May the best school win. So, on that note, who is winning the 4th edition this evening? That's as
Okay, leave that one. Leave that one. Let's call our first speaker, Albert Dra, to present.
Depression is not a mental illness. Have you heard the rumor? Have you heard the misconception, the erroneous impression that depression is not a real mental condition? Mr. Chairman, honorable judges, all protocols duly observed. According to the American Psychiatric Association, depression is a mental disorder that negatively affects the way we think, feel, and act. Yet there are some people who say that depression is just people trying to be unnecessarily sad, lazy, and difficult as a way to skip responsibilities or seek attention. I thought it laughable and thought of brushing it off as mere speakings of ignorance. But then I remembered a viral video from 2020. Mommy, calm down. Mommy, please calm down. Mommy, please. Do you remember that video? Unfortunately, Mommy didn't calm down. And just last month, Mommy took her own life. And all the people around her didn't even see it coming. Mr. Chairman, imagine the kind of
trauma and pain and all the questions that will be lingering on that little boy's mind. Can you convince this young boy that depression is not real? Mr. Chairman, according to the World Health Organization, about 6,500 Ghanaians and 7% of teenagers suffer from depression of all kinds. It is for this reason that I, Albert Razwinya, have listed these 3 facts that beyond doubt settle the fact that depression is a real mental illness and not just a ruse. Mr. Chairman, according to the National Mental Health Institution, depression, just like any other medical condition, 1, has observable symptoms, including symptoms such as insomnia, suicidal ideations, among others. 2, can get worse and lead to death. In other words, in this case, death by suicide. 3, if it is very, very responsive to medication and psychotherapy. Mr. Chairman, the 3 points I have stated above clearly show that depression is a very difficult disease and also a mental health condition. Mr. Chairman, the question then becomes, what then can we do to address this issue? Mr. Chairman, I would like to suggest some policies. 1, we need to dissuade the abuse of therapy speak among the youth. Mr. Chairman, there are people who use words like anxiety, psychosis, and OCD casually. And when you do this, it downplays the effects than when someone actually uses it to express himself in order to get help. Mr. Chairman.
Time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello, so, Doc, so I would be ringing this bell for the start and the end.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
moving
all
forward.
right.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Anaiba, it's your turn.
The chair and ladies and gentlemen, representing Awudome Senior High School, I am Master Emmanuel Anerubaiga. It is my singular honor to speak on the topic, improving emotional intelligence is a must for young people. So while preparing my presentation this morning, I asked my humble self, what if one of my learned competitors seated right here while I'm presenting heckles, cheer, your presentation is senseless? What would be my reaction? Will I assault the person, or will I respond, who said cheer? Ladies and gentlemen, my ability to perceive, understand, control, and use my emotions while constructively appreciating his perspective for the progress of work is what is practically termed emotional intelligence. Basically, there are 4 core domains under emotional intelligence. I like to call that the 3SR quadrant. The first S, self-awareness, the depth of understanding we have about our emotions. It is estimated that only 36% of people possess this competence. The second S is self-management, our ability to manage our thoughts, feelings, and actions for desired results. The third S is social awareness, our capacity to dispense empathy. And the R, relationship management. This is the quadrant for teamwork and collaboration. Why is emotional intelligence an imperative requirement for young people? In the field of academia, beyond the 1+1, the student's ability to think critically, relate cordially in challenging situations while managing stress have proven to enhance their problem-solving skills, a rare skill in demand. In the world of work, our ability to build social capital with the social connections in society is imperative for the success of corporate vision as potential business leaders and the drivers of the global economy. As a matter of fact, 71% of employers value emotional intelligence over intelligence quotients. Ladies and gentlemen, as aspiring political, family, and societal leaders, the global political peace and stability rest on the bedrock of emotional intelligence of the young generation today. So how do we equip the young with emotional intelligence? Deliberate formulation of policies to incorporate the subject of emotional intelligence in our school curriculum is long overdue. Correctional facilities like juvenile prisons should consider teaching.
Nana, it's your turn.
Ladies, how many of us have been on social media and have seen that person with that nice body, has everything, and then I can just imagine most of us just throw our phone away and be like, hey God, when? And gentlemen, I can just imagine us seeing that nice man with that nice six-pack, everything is going on well for him. How does that make you feel? How do you feel? Self-esteem, according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, refers to the confidence and satisfaction one has in himself. It refers to how one sees himself and values his or her capabilities. Our self-esteem can be impacted positively or negatively by social media. Through the communications we have with others far and near, social media has helped us to improve our skills, which has boosted our self-esteem. However, the negative effects of social media on our self-esteem has outridden the positive by a far margin. How many of us here have felt so bad being compared to others? They say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can break my heart and crush my soul. Many of us try to express our views, try to put something up, and people just meet us with hate comments. According to an article by DoSomething.org, about 37% of people between the ages of 12 and 17 have been bullied online. And 30% of the people amongst that number have been bullied more than once. Just imagine the number. Most of us here seem to compare ourselves to others we see on social media. We see their nice bodies, we see their cars, we see their houses, and we feel bad about ourselves. According to an article by Psychology Today, in 2021, nearly 3 out of 5 US girls have developed sadness and hopelessness in a large part due to social media. A study showed that teens who reduced the amount of time spent on social media to just 50% have significantly improved upon their self-esteem. Our self-esteem is ours. There are many ways in order to handle the negative effects of self-esteem on us. Firstly, the government has a big hand to play in this. The government can start by creating an age-appropriate design code act intended to improve the impact that media has on our self-esteem. Secondly, the government can again start by creating educational programs which are intended to improve our digital literacy. That is, helping us understand the impact of social media on our self-esteem. Now, what can you and I also do about this? We must remember that social media is not reality. What one person may be doing may not be what is happening in reality. Understand that our capabilities are enough to take us to wherever we want to be. Let that person be them. Remember that we are ourselves. I'll leave you with this verse from the good book. It says, "He who thinks of religion and does not bridle his tongue makes his religion worthless." The next time you have something to say about someone, if it is not nice, just scroll up. Remember the person's mental health. Thank you.
All right, now it's your turn.
Honorable Chairperson, panel of judges, all protocols duly observed. I am very thankful for the opportunity given to air my views on the effective strategies of preventing mental health issues. Well, I am your ambassador for mental health awareness creation here at Asantwa Girls Senior High School. What at all is mental health? Mental health is a state of well-being in which an individual realizes his own abilities, cope with the normal stresses of life, work productively, and is able to make a contribution in their society. Must you always be told a story before you realize that mental health issues are a reality? Obviously no. According to research, childhood abuse, loneliness, stigmatization, discrimination, poverty are a few of the causes of mental health issues. However, prevention, they say, is better than cure. So the question this morning is, how can we prevent mental health issues? You, and I have a role to play, just as the government and the family. As adolescents, we need to prioritize therapeutic checkups just as we do for other ailments. By sharing our problems with trained professionals, our problem shared is half solved. Again, we need to reduce our social media screen time and rather engage in safe social interactive activities with our peers just to release stress. The family can be a powerful weapon for preventing mental health issues by paying attention to the change in attitudes and moods of their relatives, especially the adolescent child. In the face of early signs of mental health issues, one should not be stigmatized or disowned by the relatives, since it can worsen the person's issue. Ladies and gentlemen, it saddens my heart to say that Ghana has just 3 main psychiatric hospitals with unconducive environments for its patients, 69 psychiatric doctors, and for its 33 million population, according to the Ministry of Health. How then do we prevent mental health issues? Mental health should be made part of our educational curriculum in all levels. Again, I propose that the government dedicates a month in every year purposely for the awareness creation of mental health issues. How and where do we get the funds for these policies? I propose the government creates and dedicates a tax policy system purposely for the awareness creation of mental health issues. My lovely audience, you have a role to play. I have a role to play. He has a role to play. We all here have a role to play in mental health awareness creation. So together, let's prevent mental health issues. Thank you.
All right, Dorothy, it's your turn.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you a story. In the city of Sunyani lived young Kojo, who had an older sister, Sewa. Kojo's mother always reported home late at night, exhausted and worried due to her tight job schedule, yet earned very little income. His father had died when he was still a baby, leaving them to fend for themselves. This made life a constant struggle and a fight for survival. Kojo was a very intelligent and creative boy. Once passionate about painting, became withdrawn. He was often teased and bullied at school for his worn-out clothes and lack of resources. This increasingly made him quiet and reserved. His sister, Sarah, bright student. But the pressure to perform well in school, work part-time, and cater for a younger brother was taking a toll on her mental health, making her worried, anxious, and depressed. As poverty set its roots deeper, the siblings' mental health began to deteriorate. Their mother, consumed by her own struggles, failed to notice the changes in her children. But then, Mr. Tata, a new school psychologist, noticed their struggles and intervened. Mr. Tata connected them with local non-profit organizations that provided free therapy and counseling. He reached out to local charities for assistance with food and clothing and helped Sarah find a scholarship to ease her educational financial burden. Slowly and surely, things started to get better. Kojo and Sarah began to regain their self-esteem and hope. They learned new coping strategies for their mental health issues and began to see a glimmer of hope in their bleak world. Their story is a testament to the deep-seated impact poverty has on adolescent mental health. The story ends on a hopeful note, reminding you and me that with the right help and support, even the deepest wounds can be healed. So, what can policymakers do about this? School psychologists and counselors must be adequately staffed to ensure that students can access the right help when they need it. Policies that address income inequalities should be enforced and strengthened. This could involve improving minimum wage laws, enhancing social protection programs, and investing in job creation in underprivileged areas. They should advocate for universal policies. Such policies would ensure that adolescent mental health is not a luxury, but a privilege for all adolescents, irrespective of their financial status. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it yourselves. Let's give them another round of applause. We are going into round 2. Is there any school wanting to do a substitution? They do it now. Okay, so this is the question. You have 5 minutes to ponder over it. And it's something that we've been discussing since Saturday. So I expect that you deliver on it for us. No. But use the screen. 10 the sheet. No, leave. The names. He is not Albert.
Please, can we have Bryson's name card? Bryson for Accra Academy. And Josephine, okay. So Bryson is in for Albert, and Josephine is in for Na.
Okay, so let's go on. We are educating ourselves. So this is the question. Adolescents experience a lot of things that contribute to psychological distress. Adolescents experience a lot of things that contribute to psychological distress. Full stop. What common coping strategies? What common coping strategies would you use to deal with psychological distress? What common coping strategies would you use to deal with psychological distress? Okay, so let me read over again for you. Adolescents experience a lot of things that contribute to psychological distress. What common coping strategies would you use to address psychological, would you use to deal with, address is the same. Would you use to deal with psychological distress?
Okay.
You have 5 minutes. Your time starts now.
Okay, as they prepare, let me take this opportunity to acknowledge our sponsors. DD Global, thank you so much for putting this together, and of course to the Mental Health Authority of Ghana. We're grateful for coming on board this all-important competition. Also the Ghana Education Service, thank you Ghana Education Service. To the Parliament of Ghana, thank you. To Dano Milk, they say go for it. Dano Milk, go for it. To Guel, Good Energy. Guel, Good Energy. Indomie, and also Corey, Ghana. And let me just go on with this from Dano. Dano says they've got some great stuff for you. Dano Milk, Cool Cow, all plain powdered milk, Dano Chocolate 3-in-1, Dano Coffee 3-in-1, Dano Strawberry, and Dano Evaporated Milk. And Dano Milk is fortified with vitamin A and also rich in protein, vitamin B, B12, and D, and also there's iodine in there that keeps you nourished and strong every day. So go for it from Dano Milk, and this has been vetted and approved by the Food and Drugs Authority. And of course, we are still live on Facebook. A lot of messages coming in. So let's get onto the platform and share.
My dear students, whilst they prepare their responses, those of you who have taken the screening sheet, you can use the time to fill it now if you so wish and submit it back to your teachers. Thank you very much.
You have a minute more. 20 seconds. Okay, 5 minutes is up.
Okay, your 5 minutes is up. In short, you are going to discuss coping strategies to dealing with psychological distress. Each of you have 1 minute. So, Bryson, start.
Okay, thank you so much for being given the opportunity to speak. As adolescents, there are lots of things that we can do.
Can we increase Bryson's sound? Or Bryson, you can also speak up. I'll restart the time for you.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you so much for being given the opportunity to speak. As adolescents, there are a lot of things that we can do to cope with our psychological problems. One of them are by forming good emotional connections and social connections. By surrounding ourselves with good people, we are able to cope with...
Bryson, stop.
Okay, Bryson, I think you should...
let them come here, then start timing them.
Yes, okay.
All right, so thank you so much for being given the opportunity to speak. I feel like as adolescents, there are many things that we can do to cope with our psychological problems. One of those are engaging in sports and hobbies. By entertaining ourselves with various activities, we are taking our minds off of those things that cause us the stress and the panic and the anxiety that we go through. We can also form good social connections by surrounding ourselves with good people that will boost us with good peer pressure, not the negative aspect. We can use support groups and emergency hotlines to speak to people that have gone through what we are experiencing and better understand what we are going through. We can also raise public awareness and educate the public about, the various types of mental illnesses and what can be done to help those that are found in those situations. We can also eat healthy. Most people think that eating is just to build up the body and avoid sickness, but it can also go a long way in helping our mental health. I believe all these go a long way into helping the adolescents cope with the many psychological issues that they may be facing. Thank you so much.
Okay, Anaiba, your turn.
So we as adolescents are prone to stress from different scopes or areas. What I would do personally to cope with stress is to, one, prioritize self-care. That is, I would engage myself in regular exercises. I will maintain healthy and nutritious diet and also sleep regularly to ensure my mental sanity. Moreover, I will prioritize time management as I will plan my daily schedules. I would avoid procrastination and mark my leisure times productively with educative fun programs. Also, I would foster emotional intelligence to be able to tolerate other people in society, to be able to avoid stress. Fellow adolescents, please let's put these coping mechanisms into consideration to ensure our mental sanity. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak. I think preparing for this issue, I actually developed a psychological distress. Okay, so coping strategies to deal with psychological distress. Talking to a psychologist to share our experience is one of the best coping strategies. Prioritize your mental health. Don't think that it's just a common issue. Trust me, if this issue escalates, you see what you don't want to see. And also, we can engage in exercise. Exercises to free the stress on our minds, feel safe in your environment, and do what you love is also a coping strategy to deal with psychological distress. Also, self-care. Self-care. Care about yourself, how you cope with other people, your emotional level, and whatever you do, put yourself first. It helps you cope with psychological distress such as depression. Trust me. Thank you.
some of the most common coping strategies that adolescents can develop in order to handle psychological stress is taking breaks. Adolescents are faced with the pressure from academics. We must intend to take breaks in between studying in order to help us cope with the stress, which will in turn cause us psychological distress. Again, encouraging exercising. Most of us here don't like exercising because we feel it is a huge burden. I mean, what time will we have to do that? It is important because breaking a sweat helps us to feel alive, helps us to reset the brain in order to combat psychological stress. Again, we must refrain from anything that will cause any triggers in us, stepping aside from bad energy, bad vibes that will cause us to have psychological distress. And the most common way of coping with this is talking to someone you cherish. It could be your loved ones, your friends, to help you forget about what you're going through. Most importantly, talking to an expert. And breathe. Breathing exercises such as is the best way. Thank you.
As adolescents, we experience a lot of things that contribute to psychological distress. Such things are peer pressure, poverty, and constant comparison with others, which could lead to mental health distress like anxiety, psychosis, and depression. So, what can we do about these? We must take healthy diet, adequate sleep, and regular exercising, whether it's joining a sports team or hobby club or finding activities that we enjoy doing is an investment in our mental health. One should first create a positive image about him or herself. This could improve their self-esteem, irrespective of what others say or feel about them. Lastly, research has shown that the best way to overcome depression is by sharing. So, sharing your problems with trusted people can be a solution to your mental distress. Thank you.
For your schools. This is the question. Imposing career choices have created mental health problems for some adolescents. Full stop. Imposing career choices have created mental health problems for some adolescents. Full stop. What role should parents play in the choice of careers for their wards? What role should parents play in the choice of career for their wards? Okay, so there's the point that I asked you to go and meet with your team for 10 minutes, and you come back and present your response in 3 minutes. Please go and join your teams. Your time starts now. A round of applause for them.
A round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an exciting one indeed so far. And they've got 10 minutes to come back and make a presentation in 3 minutes. And during that period, let me just get on to our Facebook platform to see some of the messages that are being put on there from those who are watching online. And a lot of messages. Eno Keswabwahin says that Dorothy for Susek for the trophy in Ni Kwati says Bleo, adds the emojis to that. Na Abnai says good job Bryson, Thank you very much for your messages, and they keep coming in. We appreciate that. Nick Ote is sending a lot of the messages in there, and of course, this is brought to you by DD Global and also Dano Milk, Guel Energy, Indomie, Corey Ghana, Mental Health Association Authority, I beg your pardon, of Ghana, Ghana Education Service, the House of Parliament, Ghana, helping us with this. And of course, there's some media houses that I'll be acknowledging as the program continues, and there's a lot to be won. We've got a lot of prizes to give out to some individuals who have stood out throughout the journey, and of course the big one for the winners of the competition. So it's going to be an exciting one in a few hours or a few minutes to come. My name again is Desmond Okrekodans. I'm a broadcast journalist and TV host with Metro TV Ghana. The cultural troupe is ready, so as we go for the break, they will entertain us, and we'll be back to continue with the competition. Okay, there's a recital rather. Okay, we'll be giving that to us in a bit. Nana Konedu Caleb says Emmanuel Awusko all the way, and Richard Ohineba Boater on Facebook says Susek all the way. Ace Denny says from the roof of the Benabel to Ghana, everyone knows it is Susek. Isaac Bikeku says Bleo all the way, just do it. Okay. Ata Freddy Kakra says Akraka Bleo. Dennis is also watching live and says Susek has already won. It's been a really tight one from the first round to the second round. All our contestants are definitely bringing up their A game, and that is what we were looking for.
Every child is so unique, you like no other, outstanding in every way. It's me like no other. So anytime you walk and play, you like
ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for her as she gives us.
It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other.
So many questions I want to ask, but
as well as their own unique talents and abilities.
To find out by myself. I need answers. I'm unable to find stillness. My brain is
so every day.
I just don't want to fall victims like my friends.
Remember, you are special
I feel
in
like
your own way.
I don't know who to
like
ask
no
why my
other.
body is changing.
For letting me know
why I crave to possess all that. Why my emotions pull the trigger and shoot me in the leg. I have so many questions, but I feel lost. I can't find myself. I have so many questions to answer. I have so many questions to ask, but I can't find myself. I can't focus. I can't focus on my academics. I can't focus because the things moving on around me shatters in on me like an alien in a different planet. Nobody to confide in. The people around are always busy. They barely have time to see me, but I hold on to myself, and it's not enough. Parents, please make time for us. Talk to us about the changes and facts of life in every stage in our lives, so that we don't find the wrong answers in the hands of bad people. Teachers, please do not take the advantage of the fact that we are young. Become our role models. Don't take our lives from us. Give it to us and we'll forever be grateful. Teach us not to fear our thoughts and books. Teach us to conquer our thoughts of nightmares of adolescents. We all have a role to play in keep us sane. Let's not hold our tongue from questioning what bothers us. let's not just talk to anybody, because our mental health matters too. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, my dear students, I hope you are filling the screening sheets. Use this time to, how much minutes more?
We've got 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
3 minutes.
So almost 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, they can use that. Okay. We use that to fill the screening
when you're just so scared and you feel like just giving up. Oh, but Dino Milk is saying, we know that you can do it. Believe in yourself and then go for it. Go for it. Nourishmental, that is your Dino Milk. Oh yes, Dino Milk, Dino Milk. Drink up your Dino Milk, Dino Milk.
Dino Milk, go for it.
This advert is FDA approved.
Ohima, what are you taking number first? By you. You have to say take the number give me.
Guys, now I'm tired. I'll go on a date with whoever gets here first.
Princess, really? Okay, I come.
Shut up!
Mame, for the better number what? Boss, fill my tank with Super XP Raw 95.
Well up with Super XP Raw 95 and Diesel XP high performance products from Goyle.
Sorry, Tony got here first, so I'm stepping with him.
Oh, cut him. Hey, go for the
Choose Super XP Raw 95 and Diesel XP for an energizing driving experience. Always go for Goyle Super XP Raw 95. Goyle, good energy.
Goyle is good energy. Every child is so unique. You like no other. Outstanding in every way. It's me like no other. So anytime you walk and play, you like no other. You are special like Indomie. It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. You like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie. Thank you, Mommy.
Introducing Indomie beef flavor. Buy now. This effort is FDA approved.
There are moments in life when you're just so scared and you feel like just giving up. Oh, but Dino Milk is saying, we know that you can do it. Believe in yourself and then go for it. Go for it. Nourishmental, that is your Dino Milk. Oh yes, Dino Milk, Dino Milk. Drink up your Dino Milk, Dino Milk.
Dino Milk, go for it.
This advert is FDA approved.
Ohima, what are you taking number first? By you. You have to say take the number give me.
Guys, now I'm tired. I'll go on a date with whoever gets here first.
Princess, really? Okay, I come.
Shut up!
Mame, for the better number what? Boss, fill my tank with Super XP Raw 95.
Well up with Super XP Raw 95 and Diesel XP high performance products from Goyle.
Sorry, Tony got here first, so I'm stepping with him.
Oh, cut him. Hey, go for the
Choose Super XP Raw 95 and Diesel XP for an energizing driving experience. Always go for Goyle Super XP Raw 95. Goyle, good energy.
Goyle is good energy. Every child is so unique. You like no other. Outstanding in every way. It's me like no other. So anytime you walk and play, you like no other. You are special like Indomie. It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. It's you like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie. Thank you, Mommy.
Introducing Indomie beef flavor. Buy now.
This effort is FDA approved.
There are moments in life when you're just so scared and you feel like just giving up. Oh, but Dino Milk is saying, we know that you can do it.
Doc, over to you.
All right. You are welcome back. I know you've come back with some good apple for us to take home. So, let's get started. Bryson, take the stage. A round of applause for him. You have 3 minutes, eh?
Yes, Doc. I think with this one, the other contestants have to excuse us.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so the other contestants,
okay,
you could get to the back room.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, the problem of imposing career choices stems from the failed attempts by parents to live out their failed dreams through their parents. Let me explain this. A girl called Tracy finished writing her BC and was accepted into Wesley Girls to offer science. Tracy never had an interest in science. Her interest was always in general arts. Until she got to Form 3, her parents realized that she was failing most of her subjects. And when Tracy was confronted about this situation, Tracy then explained to her parents where her interest lies. So then what could the parents have done to avoid this problem? They could have, one, worked with qualified personnel to find out what Tracy is interested in and where her strengths lie. They could have also encouraged individuality by allowing Tracy to be herself and stop gaslighting her future. Two, they could have focused on what Tracy enjoyed and noticed the things that she excelled in, and then tried better more to appreciate her and allowed her to find her own sense of self. And lastly, there is more enjoyment in fulfillment in enjoying what you do. When you do something that you enjoy as a person, you will always be glad in it, rather than sitting back and always be feeling bad about not being able to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. So Tracy's parents could have avoided all these situations by allowing Tracy to be herself, rather than trying to push onto her something that she was not interested in. Thank you.
The chair and judges, ladies and gentlemen, the name is Master Emmanuel Aneroba Iga. Kofi's father is a doctor, so they call him Papa Doctor. Ajo's mother is a lawyer, Lawyer Banono, so they refer to her. Kofi's dad is a cobbler. For that one, let's inspire him to be a doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, our assumptions of what our kids like, what is suitable for them, and what will fetch us more money has actually caused more harm than good in our pursuit to live a more fulfilling and mentally sane life. More often than not, our parents seem to pass on their careers or perhaps unfulfilled careers to their children. But then why do they do this? for prestige reasons. And our new dispensation of society regards some jobs as more prestigious than the others. For instance, the lawyer is more respected than the man that cleans our streets. Moreover, parents are scared that their children will toil on paths or careers that will not be suitable for them in future. Additionally, for security reasons, parents choose careers for their children to ensure the continuity of family wealth. But then what is the effect of this on our lives as adolescents? Dreams stalled. Yes, we as adolescents sometimes do not have the capability to fulfill the careers that our parents are choosing for us, and we decide to drop out from the university or from the college, and then our dreams will be stalled. Moreover, it causes mental disorder, as we are not able to cope with the lessons in the university classes or the colleges, which will lead to stress, intense anxiety, and then later depression. Also suicidal contemplations. We don't want to choose that career. That's not what we wanted to do. But then our parents choose it for us. We are frustrated, and then we decide to kill ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, my parents, what do you think you can do to ensure that we are able to choose careers that are suitable for us? First, be aware. My dear parents, be aware of our capabilities. Be aware of what we can do so you can choose career choices that are suitable for us. Additionally, you should respect our choices. Respect the choices, the career choices that we want to do, what we want to do, and fulfill them for us. Moreover, parents should partake in career guidance and counseling programs with their kids to ensure to make well-informed choices. My parents, beyond your personal interests, that is our future, our careers to save. Thank you.
Dreams are what make us. The sweetest part of falling into our subconscious is the lovely dreams we have. How would you feel if you were sleeping and someone just came to wake you? Hey, stop dreaming. I have a better dream for you. This is what happens when parents all around the world impose a specific career on adolescents without taking the interest of the adolescents into consideration. I have a personal story to share. A good friend of mine, when we came in Form 1, was in the general science class. She loved physics. The physics teacher will come. She would say she loved the understanding she got from physics. But her mother changed her course to home econs because her mother had a restaurant and wanted her to follow her steps. This causes pressure, anxiety in her. She was so confused because she didn't want to disappoint her mother, because she felt like she needed to rise to her mother's expectations. Again, she felt like there was nothing she could do. She became depressed because she wanted to further her dream. She wanted to take more interest, wanted to know what is it about physics that she loves so much. Parents, the little things we do affect our children, especially imposing careers on our children. We must first remember to give them a supportive guidance. Tell them that, my child, I have heard you. Listen, how about we talk about this? This is what you can do. This is what you can do to help the child better their dreams. Again, for children who don't even know what to do, it is not right for you to impose what you want for them. Tell the child that, let's talk. What are your capabilities? What do you find interest in? Let's find something for you. And when worse comes, take the children to experts. There are many psychologists who are trained experts in helping children develop their capabilities and find the right careers. I'll leave acronym SAP. S for supportive guidance. Parents must support their children no matter what. A for acknowledgement. They must acknowledge that the children also have dreams. Their children also have capabilities that need to be developed. And P for put. Put your trust in your children that no matter what will happen, they will make it because you have raised them right. Thank you.
Distinguished chairperson, panel of judges, lovely guests, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you warm greetings from the land of brave women, Asantar girls, and I am Josephine Amprechum. With deep appreciation in my heart for this opportunity, but mixed feelings, I stand to speak on the topic, the role the parents should play in the choice of career for their wards. I was so sad when I woke up to the news that a Kane University student jumped to suicide because he was reading medicine. Yes, our parents are our trainers, they are our guardians, and they play a major role in our upbringing, but they should know that we live our life, they don't. Parents usually think that because they know what is right for us, they can choose the choice of career for us. But my dear mothers and fathers, please, we will be the ones working, not you. What at all should the parents do? I feel so nice and good when my dad says, Josephine, you did it. They should support us emotionally. Give us the go-get-it vibes. You did it, the good energy. Parents should stop trying to relive their lives in their wards children. Yes, you gave birth to us. We don't deny that. You are taking care of us. But we will be the ones working. We will be in that office. And when we are sweating, you won't be there. Parents should also respect our rights of decision and choice that we make. Please respect us. I know many of us here are doing courses in the senior high schools because our parents chose that for us. This is why it is essential for us to address this issue. What can we do? I propose that before choice of study of courses, our parents should be extensively educated. Reason why we need to choose our choice and our career. There should be a forum dedicated to educate our parents. With this, they will understand us. Thank you very much.
A lot of students committing suicide is as a result of imposition of career paths on them. Parents often play a significant role in child's career choice, but it is important that this role is best supportive and respectful of the child's interest, strength, and autonomy in order not to affect their mental health. First, parents should be a source of encouragement and positivity for their children. This can involve praising their strength and helping them see the potentials in their interests. Second, parents can help their children to understand different career paths by providing them with resources and information. This can involve helping them find internships or job shadowing opportunities. Last, parents can also help prepare their children for the working world by teaching them relevant life skills such as communication, time management, and financial literacy. In all of these areas, parents should keep in mind that they are to guide and support their children and not to impose on them strict decisions like, you must be a doctor or a lawyer by all means. No. Parents should aim to guide their children to make informed decisions that align with their talents and interests. Dear parents and guardians, we must know and understand that imposing strict decisions on our wards can cause them a great harm. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you very much for your wonderful ideas to us as parents. We will take your advice. We will take your advice. At this point, we'll go for a commercial break, and the judges will compile what they've done so far. MC would engage with you during the commercial break. Within that same time, those of us who are interested those of us who are interested and willing to fill the screening form, you can do that now and give to your teachers who would give to the MHA reps outside. Thank you. MC, take over.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's appreciate our contestants and our judges. Well, as the judges put the figures together to tell us who wins the trophy, let me engage our contestants on the stage. Alfred. Sorry, I mean Bryson. How are you feeling? You okay?
Yes, please, I'm fine.
Yeah, fine. Should we bring you Dano milk to drink?
I did my best, and that's the most important thing.
Ombe. You want something like that? Ombe, drink.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
You are fine. Okay. Emmanuel, how's it going?
It's going great.
No pressure?
No.
Okay, great. And Nana?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah. I can fanta. How's it going?
It's going wonderfully. Thank you for asking.
So we will win.
Well, I can't say for sure. My fellow contestants have done a splendid job.
Okay.
But I hope so.
We'll see who will win that. That's quite a kind answer to give. Yes, and 2 girls. I saw the boys there. Hey! I'm sure your father or your mother will be watching the live and say, hey.
Yes, you will.
But you're okay, you're good.
Yes, I'm very good.
You're calm, no pressure.
Yes, I did what I wanted to do. I wanted to educate, and I think I've done that.
Okay.
My parents, did I do it right?
Yes.
I hope I did it. Yes.
Okay. Dorothy.
Yes.
Are you relieved again?
Yes.
You are relieved. Although Dorothy keeps saying this, I am relieved. She's always relieved. Okay. So for the final minutes, as we have the judges putting the numbers together, I saw some parents. I don't know if I could have like a parent and a student walk up to me before the cultural troop comes in, like a minute. For the last question, I was looking at the faces of the parents. Madam Adachi, please come. I want you to give us your thoughts on the final question on parents. They nailed it, eh? Oh, they just wanted to have your thought. Okay.
Hello. The place is too quiet. Why? Sorry, I've lost my voice, but it's getting better. Like he said, I rightly told him that the contestants are very great. They nailed it. They said it all. Parents, I know we are parents. We are just supposed to guide them. In this era now, if you don't take care and you want to impose things on your children, you may end up sending them out of your homes. So please, you have to jaw. Sit down. The youth of today are so smart. They are up there, unlike our time that we had to say, yes, daddy, yes, mommy, everything, no, not the youth of today. So you have to jaw with them. Sit down. Take them as your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, whatever, and then talk to them. Communication, that's the word. Communicate with your words. Think through things with them. Don't impose. I like the SAP. That's they rightly said. Please, thank you. I don't want to talk too much.
Thank you very much. So, Control Troop, are you ready? My mother wanted me to do science in Damascus, and me, I don't know science 1. My science is terrible. But now she sees me on TV and she take video and send it to me like, hey, Michelle. You get it? So it's all part of it. It's just we need to come together as parents and wards to find a common ground for that. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the cultural troupe as they give us a performance.
Every child is so unique. You like no other. Outstanding in every way. It's me like no other. So anytime you walk and play, you like no other. You are special like Indomie. It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. It's you like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie.
Thank you, Mommy. Introducing Indomie beef flavor. Buy now.
This effort is FDA.
Okay. Thank you very much, Cultural Troop, for that wonderful performance. So, just before we get on with the declaration, Doc, can you hold on for me? I mentioned that we have a new trophy for this year. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our new trophy donated by the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Alban Bagbing. Okay. That's the new trophy. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, my gentleman at the back. Thank you. Great. At this point, we present our first set of prizes to the schools for their participation first before we have the declaration.
No, hold on.
Okay, Doc.
You see the football match where there is qualifying series.
Can you hold on? Can you hold on?
Please hold on for us. And like what happened at Odogono last Saturday.
Yes.
There was the Clash of Titans.
Okay.
And today too is the same thing. We have the Clash of Titans. There is a tie.
There's a tie?
Yes. And we need to undo the tie.
Oh, wow. There's a tie?
There's a tie. So, for one of the positions.
Wow.
I don't want that in called bracket.
Okay.
So there should be first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Everybody should get a position.
Should have a position.
Yes. So we need to undo the tie. And
okay.
The tie would have to be undone by Audome and Ebri. In that stead, I am going to give you a question and allow you 5 minutes to ponder over it. Then you have 2 minutes, not 1 minute, 2 minutes. So this is where you do the killer speech. 2 minutes to deliver your response. This is the question. I may have mental health challenges. I may have mental health challenges, but I am not mad. Discuss. I may have mental health challenges, but I am not mad. Discuss. Do you have the question now? The tie is between Audome and Ebri. The rest of you are not part. You can do something to occupy yourself, but you are not presenting. The presenters are Ebri and Audome. So your 5 minutes starts now.
Okay.
I think that's the point where we need that absolute silence for them.
Yes.
To think. So if you can indulge them.
You have 1 minute more. Seconds. Ten. 5. Time is up.
All right, the time is up. Nana, would you kindly step out for us whilst I Emmanuel does his presentation. Emmanuel, get to the podium. You have 2 minutes to deliver your response. Please start.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, insanity in psychology does not exist. Therefore, the term madness is harsh and it's a stigma. The man you refer to as mad on the roadside and the one suffering from schizophrenia in the psychology hospital are both suffering from mental illness, but I can assure you, none of them are mad. There are many causes of mental illness in our new society, and stress, brain injury, and hereditary factors are also causes of mental illness. Ladies and gentlemen, how can we help reduce the stigma that mentally ill people face? First, the government should incorporate the subject of mental well-being in our school curriculum to reduce the stigmatization faced by mentally ill people. Moreover, the NCC should create awareness to the youth, adolescents, parents, and other people in society so that they will be able to understand that mentally ill people aren't mad. Ladies and gentlemen, let us be nice. Let us be kind. Let us help people who are suffering from mental illness, for they are not mad. Thank you.
What would most of you say if I began to undress? If I began to take off my shoes and I began shouting, "Ah!" because of the pressure I'm under, what would all of you say? Would you rush here in an urgency to help me? Or would most of you run because you assume I am going mad? Mental health, according to the Oxford Dictionary, refers to the state of well-being one has in their mind. It refers to how one thinks, how one's emotions are tied to the way the person thinks. Most of us in our communities assume mental illness as madness, resulting in majority of people who sense a decline in their mental health refusing to take care because they assume it is madness. Most of us feel like, oh, this person is mad. Take someone with autism. The person is said to be mad because the person refrains from people. The person feels perfect being alone. And when the person experiences panic attacks, as I introduced in the beginning, we all run away from the person because the person is exhibiting behavior we deem strange. Let me ask you, what is strange to you? What is strange to you? What may be strange to you may not be strange to me. People with dementia have been known to recover slowly due to the care and concern they have. Imagine if we treated dementia patients with the same ideology as they are going mad. Would they not recede further than where they already have? I would suggest that 1, parents, teachers, elders, let's promote the education that mental illness is not madness. Mental illness has no link to madness. Let us remind ourselves that people with even the most severe cases of mental health have been proven to develop faster with care and concern, have been proven that no, they are not lost. Madness is seen as a case where people lose it completely. There is no hope. But I am here to tell you that even the most severe cases of mental health have a little hope, as long as we care and we show concern. Thank you.
Okay, so the judges, I'm sure, will take some time to put that together. Okay, so we'll do the presentation for some individual categories that we have here. We'll share that with you in a bit. So we're going to be giving awards for the overall best entry video and inner strength award, and that is by Dano. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Carolina Emisa to help us with this presentation. Please, let's have the awards. So that is the trophy for the best entry video. And where is Auntie Bertha? Okay, so this award goes to Yasantua Girls Senior High School. Best entry video. Best entry video. Please let's appreciate them. Overall best video. So all schools had to send in videos, and it was through those videos that they were picked, and yes, they have the best video. They had the best video. Congratulations to Yasantua. Okay. And the second best video goes to Sewakese Senior High School. Sewakese, is anybody here to? Okay, so there they are. Let's appreciate them as they come. Sewakese Senior High School. Okay, so to the three of you, congratulations. Sewakese Senior High School. Okay. Let's appreciate them. Okay. Doc, kindly stay with me. Let's do the final one. And this is to, this is actually for the Inner Award, Inner Strength Award, and this is from Dano, and it goes to Awudome Senior High School. Inner Strength Award. Inner Strength Award goes to Awudome Senior High School. So the other rep is here to receive. Judges, are you done? Great. So congratulations to Awudome, Best Inner Strength Award from Dano. Thank you very much, Dr. Emisa. Let's appreciate Dr. Emisa, Deputy CEO of the Mental Health Authority of Ghana. Okay. That is okay. So these ones are to the schools for making it to the finals here. Let me call on someone to help us with that. Auntie Betha, please come and do this one. Auntie Betha. Okay, she's not here. Okay, judges, please, let's go ahead.
I'll say well done to all of you. When we met last Friday, I told you that I want all of you to be ambassadors of mental health. This, in addition to all the advantages that you get participating in this, I want you to be ambassadors in your various schools. Champion mental health. And let everybody be aware about it. All the suggestions that you've given to us here, encourage your school prefects and all that to engage school management to implement them so that your mental health will be in that best state. I visited some of you, but I'll be visiting particularly people to see what you are doing. So expect my visit. That being said, we've come to the end of the competition. And it's a tight one. at the end of the third round, the sixth school had 181.
The fifth.
The fourth school had 220. The third school had 221. Beating them by 1. Then the next school had 222. After this, then we had the tie break. In that state, a round of applause for Accra Academy becoming fifth in this competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, Accra Academy fifth. Congratulations.
A round of applause. They've done very well. They've done very well. The fourth school, Yasantua.
Yasantua girls fourth.
Beating Yasantua by 1 mark, Sunyani third.
Sunyani Senior High School, congratulations, placing third.
Then there was the bucket of 222. Again, 1 mark. Again, 1 mark. So the bucket was between Audome and Ebri. So we had to go for the tiebreaker. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we go for a commercial break? Applaud our sponsors.
Okay.
Those of you.
Okay, so our sponsors, DD Global, thank you. To Gold Energy, thank you. To Dano Milk, thank you. To Indomie, Corey Ghana, thank you. House of Parliament, thank you. To Ghana Education Service, thank you. Mental Health Authority, we say thank you for your support. And to all the heads of the schools, all students, thank you so much for being a part of this. And let me let you know that for the prices, they are getting these products from our sponsors. And for fifth position, they're going home with 1,000 Ghana cedis, fourth 2,000 cedis, third 3,000 cedis, second 4,000 cedis, and the first position goes home with 5,000 Ghana cedis, of course, with products from our sponsors. Yeah, so Doc, commercial break.
Okay, thank you very much from the commercial break. Maybe I'll allow my judges to make a few comments on the observation. Yes, I want you to relax. Okay. My judges have declined to make a comment.
Okay.
In that stead, National Public Speaking Competition, the winner for 2023, Ebri Girls.
Congratulations to Ebri Girls. Congratulations. Congratulations to Ebri Girls. Ebri Girls winning that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's have this has been massive. I mean, we're going to have the presentations done, but the trophy is going to the mountains of Ebri. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our chair for this August event, Nietzsche, to help us with the presentation, the president of the Osu Traditional Council. Shall we please be on our feet? Congratulations to all of you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's give it up for Ebri Girls! Congratulations, Ebri Girls. Oh, the teachers are coming. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Ebri Girls, the winners. Okay, Ebri Girls, Nana, come with the team. The microphone is yours.
The chair, respectable guests, all protocols duly observed. I'd like to give my first thanks to the Almighty God for His grace and for His grace. I'd like to thank my teachers for all that they've done.
Nana, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, our chairman is taking leave of us, and so thank you so much for coming, Chair. We really do. Let's appreciate him, and please, as he leaves, let's be on our feet, please. Let's be on our feet. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Not Professor Ni Norte Owo IV, the president of the Osu Traditional Council. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to him. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. We are grateful, gracing the occasion with your presence. Okay, thank you very much. Now, Nana, over to you.
I'd like to thank the Almighty for His grace and provision. I'd like to thank my teachers, my friends, Young Writers and Debaters Club, Ebri Girls, for your diligent kindness and how you taught me and prepared me for me to come here and deliver this speech. I'd like to thank my fellow contestants for a good work done. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the judges for the impartial judging they did, giving us the fair idea on how we can speak. And I'd like to thank the Mental Health Authority for giving us this beautiful topic to speak on. I'd like very much that we all go back as ambassadors, as our judge said, to our schools, educating people on the importance of mental health. And we shouldn't just stop there. We should try our best to help others in need. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Nana. So there you have it, the new trophy donated by the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Albon Babing. And so, Ebri Girls are taking this to the mountain, the 4th edition of the competition. But ladies and gentlemen, please, let's give it up for Sunyani Senior High School. A round of applause for Yes and to our girls. Ladies and gentlemen, to Atmont, first, I crack it, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Great. And a very, 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 very good fight put up by Awudome Senior High School. Let's appreciate them also. Creative writer, please come and let's present the prizes to them. We are done. We're out of here in about 10 minutes. So Dorothy, please. Congratulations to you. Amongst all the schools, the entries, I remember the day we had to go through the entries, a lot of them. But you are here as part of the top 5. Congratulations to you. Yes, and to our girls. Overall best video. I remember their video, really, really, really beautiful video. Okay. And to Accra Academy. Wow. Once more, let's appreciate them as they get off the stage with their prizes. Okay. Wow. This has been amazing. Yes. Congratulations to all of you. Please don't go yet. Don't go yet. We are not done. We are not done. Don't go yet. Please do not go yet. Do not go yet. Right. So I have this announcement for you. Please sit down. I have an announcement for you. So when we are done, there's free Indomie, free Dano milk out there for you. So you can go out there and grab that. Thank you so much to our judges. We have a round of applause for our judges. Thank you so much. To the media team, making sure that we're live on social media. Thank you. To the organizing team, thank you. And to myself, I thank myself. And to our sponsors, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dano Milk, to Gwel, to Indomie, to Mental Health Authority, to Kori Ghana, and to Ghana Education Service. Thank you. My name is Desmond Okrekodanso of Metro TV Ghana. Have a great evening and see you at the 5th edition in 2024. Have a good night. Bye-bye.